Our top story this evening, the UK cabinet witnessed a major cabinet reshuffle today. Former Prime Minister David Cameron has been appointed as the new Foreign Secretary. Meanwhile, Prime Minister Rishi Sunak has fired his Interior Minister, Suella Braverman. This, remember, comes days after she accused the UK police of being too lenient with pro-Palestinian protesters. The British government said that Braverman has left her job as part of the cabinet shuffle. Meanwhile, James Cleverly replaces Suella Braverman as UK's Interior Minister. Schools Minister Nick Gibb has also stepped down as part of this cabinet reshuffle. Now, more details, of course, are trickling in from that major reshuffle that has taken place in the UK cabinet. Let's understand this more. I'm joined on the broadcast by Ambassador Suresh Goyal. Ambassador Goyal, thank you very much and welcome to Mirror Now. Lots of twists and turns at Westminster today. We are seeing a major cabinet reshuffle by Rishi Sunak there. But one of the major reshuffles or major changes that have taken place is, of course, David Cameron, the former UK Prime Minister, coming back to the political front line. How do you really see this?
This whole issue of Suella Braverman joining the Rishi Sunak cabinet, in fact, if you remember, that in 22, when she actually joined the cabinet once again, after immediate resignation of Liz Truss cabinet, it was a bit of a surprise. And it clearly indicated that Rishi Sunak had to make lots of compromises and adjustments in reaching the top post of the Prime Minister at that time. And I think what is happening now, of course, Suella Braverman is known to be an ultra-rightist. She has been known to be basically shooting her mouth up and down and saying things which are maybe politically inopportune, but she has been saying those things, a bit of loud thinking, and she does it. But it was quite obvious that it's going to be very, very difficult, really, with her in the cabinet. And then I'm told that she also herself is very ambitious and she's herself is dangling for the number one position. Therefore, I think what has happened today is number one, manifestation of that contest, even within the Conservative Party, despite all the challenges that the party faces from the Labour. But my assumption also is that getting in James Cleverly as the Interior Minister and Cameron as the Foreign Minister should provide a lot of leeway to Rishi Sunak to maneuver within the Conservative Party and hopefully survive without any further changes till the next elections. Yes.
Therefore, Ambassador Goyal, do you think that for Rishi Sunak, this was perhaps this controversy that played out with regards to Suella Braverman was a further push or perhaps an excuse to actually cut down competition within his party? Because she was, as you said, being seen as the leader of the Conservative Party if he doesn't win that next general election, that looming general election that is upon the party. And of course, we also see that opinion polls are not really much in favor of Rishi Sunak currently.
Absolutely. The things that she has been saying about, homeless and about immigrants, and they were all geared to basically attract votes of a certain section within the UK population. Even those who have already migrated into the UK, there is a good number of them who are concerned at further immigration into the UK because of the economic situation, job opportunities, and so on and so forth. And therefore, Suella Braverman was really targeting those votes. So let us see what happens. But I think it's rather strange that the Brexit should have triggered all this kind of political instability in UK. But I think by the time the next elections occur, I think it's next year, 24. The last elections having been in 2019. So let us see how the political field plays out till the elections. Fair.
You know, what's also interesting, Ambassador Suresh Goyal, is the fact that during the time of Brexit, David Cameron and Rishi Sunak were on the opposing sides. And eventually, of course, we know
Oh,
that
yeah.
David Cameron resigned and he stepped down in
Yes.
2016. How does this really play out in the current scenario? What must be going on in the mind of Rishi Sunak when he appoints somebody who is on the
Hmm.
opposing side of a major contentious issue such as the Brexit?
Yes, I think Brexit was the issue that divided a large number of people within the party. But now, Brexit having become part of the decision now, and I don't think that can now be reversed really in any manner. Therefore, uh, I don't think that Brexit can divide Rishi Sunak and James Cameron anymore. Rishi Sunak was always in favor of the Brexit, while James Cameron was not. He wanted tweaking, he wanted adjustments, and so on and so forth. Uh, but that having gone, the common challenge now both for James Cameron and Rishi Sunak is to save the conservative from the ultra rightists, as represented by Suella Braverman. So that's a common enemy now for both of them.